What's going on, Cardinal Nation? Well, long day of baseball today as we had a doubleheader today due to the rainout on Tuesday. And, well, we won the first game against the Mets 4-1 and then lost the second one 7-2. So, as lost the second game, ended our 6-game winning streak. But we now are in first place in the Central Division, which is pretty awesome. I mean, obviously, it's still pretty early in the season. We're still, just a little over a month in, but, that's great. And, yeah, so in the first game, we would have 2 home runs. Paul Goldschmidt would put us up 1-0 with his 6th home run of the season. Then Paul DeYoung would put us up 4-1. And Nolan Arenado would also drive in a run. And Kwang Yun Kim would get the start and 4 solid innings out of him. His last few starts, he's been outstanding. And then bullpen, an excellent job. Our bullpen in Game 1 would not give up a hit. Ryan Helsley, who else was it? Ryan Helsley, Gio Gallegos, and Alex Reyes will get to save his 9th save of the season, and he still has a 0 ERA. So that is pretty amazing. So that was Game 1, 4-1 the final, and so not long after that, only about a half hour or so later, was the second game. And of course, these are 7-inning games. And, well, the Mets would come to bat loud. They would take a 1-0 lead as Dominic Smith would score on a wild pitch thrown by Johan Oviedo, who got the start. And also catcher Ali Sanchez would make his first appearance as a Cardinal. Ironically, he was facing his old team, the Mets, who traded him to the Cardinals in the offseason, but he's had his brief major league experience. And then the Mets would get home runs by Jonathan Villar and catcher Tomas Nido. For Nido and Villar both hit their first home runs of 2021. Then they would go up 6-1 on RBI single by Kevin Pillar. He would also drive in 2. So 3 Mets players would drive in 2 runs in the second game. Pillar, Villar, and Nido would drive in 2. And they would win it 7-2. Dylan Carlson would get us on the board to make it 4-1. And then in the 7th inning, we would see I thought it was going to be major league debut, but apparently it wasn't, for pitcher Bernardo Flores Jr., who apparently found out was called up as the 27th man for the doubleheader. And I didn't even know that we had picked him up. Apparently he was with the Chicago White Sox last year, but only made like a couple appearances as a reliever. And, well, wasn't, he was hoping for 2 walks and a single without giving up an out. So, but, yeah, we lose 7-2, but, we can hopefully take 3 out of 4 from the Mets on Thursday, a day game, with John Gant getting the start against Taijuan Walker for the Mets. So, see what happens. Of course, we were supposed to face off against Jacob deGrom, but then he got injured. And, yes, so we were kind of lucky, I guess, not to face him, since he's the best pitcher right now. So, we'll see what happens on Thursday, see if we can take 3-4 for the Colorado Rockies coming to town. So anyway, till Thursday, Counting's favorite saying, go Cards.